no matter how much little we have, my parents, they always were so generous. Like including me of us, they would always prepare food. They wouldn't complain one bit about it. And I really didn't understand that. Like if we have so little, why are we giving them so much? Like why it's like we're struggling too. So it never came across my mind, but as the years passed, that act of service grew on me, and that kind of sense of serving others really just came to my heart. And at one point, I saw myself doing that kind of act for other people, and I was very grateful because if my parents never did that, I would have stayed a selfish little person. I would have still thought that. I believe that, and so I want to see how God can use me in this trip rather than what I can gain, because I know that I will be able to gain a lot. I will be able to see more perspectives of these people that are living in such a condition that we will never experience. That we should be grateful for not living in that condition, but it's just how it is. And I don't think I will ever be able to understand this perspective unless I actually go there. And I want to be able to actually know what God wants me to use for and what kind of way for this trip. But for what I can gain for this trip, I feel like throughout high school, especially starting from junior year, my forgetfulness of my relationship with Christ has become great. The basic things in my relationship, praying, and before eating, during PT, all that kind of stuff. It's very, very simple, yet many of us, I know, don't find time to do it or rather forget about it. And I want to be able to, kind of steer back in the right direction, stop being forgetful of Christ, because I feel like if I don't do something about that in my high school years, that's going to continue, and I'm going to still have this problem when I'm older. Another thing is laziness. This also relates to the forgetfulness part, but I feel like the reason I become forgetful, or many of us do become forgetful about the important small things that we do we need to do in our relationship with Christ is because we are lazy. And I feel like in this kind of tight schedule that we have with all these things that we must do, I will be able to kind of work my way through with my flaws as well. And yeah, I think that's it. Do I have any questions? No? No, do you have a question, Angela?